Hi, it's vegan personal trainer and nutritionist Paul from Hench Herbivore. Today we're going to show you how to meal prep 5 days worth of a delicious high protein vegan Bolognese. There's going to be so much flavour in here. 50 grams of protein for about 650 calories. Of course, needs may vary, so adjust these things as you want. But without further ado, let's introduce you to the fellas. So we're going to use 3 jars worth of a low-fat Bolognese. We find a store owned, like this one is from Sainsbury's supermarket. They tend to be very low fat, little sugar. This one's a lighter one, so it's not got much in the way of added sugar. We're also going to use red lentil penne pasta. You can use different shapes as well. We want about 500 grams of that. We're going with a TVP mince. This one again is from Sainsbury's. You need 500 grams. You can make your own, just get the raw TVP mince and reconstitute it yourself, and it'll make it much, much cheaper. Look out for ones with caramel as a colouring. This is a known carcinogen, so I wouldn't be using that. We're going to go for, in our one, 250 grams of spinach, 250 grams of mushrooms, and 250 grams of onions. If you're on a diet, you can hyperinflate those. If you're trying to put muscle on and you're struggling to get enough calories in, you may just want to trim it back like we have today. Oh yeah, and I nearly forgot to tell you, we went with frozen because this meal can be ready probably in about 15 minutes if you don't have to do all the chopping. 15 minutes for 5 days worth of lunches or dinners. How cool is that? Now, if you really want to juice this recipe up, you can make a cheese sprinkle. So we're going to use 150 grams of cashews. You can also use almonds or a mixture of almonds and cashews. Almonds are good because they're very high in vitamin E, which some people can struggle with if they're not careful. We're going to use, what is this? 2 tablespoons of nooch, so 10 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. We've got 2.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2.5 teaspoons of onion powder. I think this is going to be a fairly strong flavour, so you might want to dial that back a little bit if you're a bit weaker apart, and just salt to taste. So first, the TVP mince is going on to cook. If you don't know TVP mince, it's made from soya beans, and it is processed, but a lot of the goodness is still in there. For a processed food, it's not that unhealthy. Once that's starting to brown, we're going to add our mushies and the onion. And we'll cook that through for a few minutes. When everything's nearly done, we'll add the spinach as well. Start that heating through. Gemma reminded me, I nearly forgot the garlic. That can go in now. Once the mince is browned, add in your tomato sauce. Stir through. And then we're going to get the pasta on to cook. Okay, so now we'll make the cheese sprinkles. You're going to add your nuts into the blender. The nutritional yeast. Nooch is such a good ingredient. It's 50% protein, by the way. It's also got tons of B vitamins and zinc. It's actually little single-celled mushrooms, did you know? So it is a whole food. Add in the spices as well. Basically, all the ingredients. On with the lid. Get your agitator ready, and you want to blend this enough that the nuts are ground, but you don't want to over blend it such that it all heats up and mushes together, and you make a cheesy nut butter. So it's a fine line. So keep a close eye on it. Don't overdo it. It's not even my lunchtime, but I'm going to have to give this a little try, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. This is ridiculously tasty. Honestly, you've got to try it. Now, if you've been going it for the longest time alone, trying to optimize your body shape, like building muscle, burning fat, optimize your sports performance, your health, whatever. If you've not ever got to where you want to get, let us help you. Sign up for coaching with me and my partner Gemma. You'll have a nutrition plan, workout plan. It'll be optimized for you, bespoke. We'll be hand-holding you through the process and making sure you get results. So link down below if you want to check that out. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.